Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to the Gears of War Major League by ESL Australia. I'm Mikester, and this is our second match of the evening out of three, and that is Incept taking on G.P.P. Now, what a series we saw! We saw just previously. I know we had a little bit of a delay due to, firstly due to the first series going way over time. Went all the way to the wire, neck and neck, and then we saw a little bit of a delay to get this game going. But we are underway, a little bit behind schedule, but we are underway again. This is going to be the second map out of three series that we'll be seeing tonight. This is the final day of the regular season play. Let's see. These teams are trying to compete for themselves a way to get through into the overall position here in the league. To get into finals, only top four players make it into finals, and so far both these two teams really have already guaranteed themselves a win here in this overall match. I mean, they're playing Incept, they're playing Boneyard, both players that overall, they do show the players already in the top three areas. So, it's really a fight between Citadel, Unknown, and Uproar so far, but I do believe Unknown and Uproar both have had to forfeit at least one match today, which does help Citadel in the sense of being able to qualify for that fourth spot there for the final. But already enough of that. We're already into clock tower first up. We already see a lot of action already unfolding right there. And that was the first round to the Incept squad. We already know the Incept squad to be a very strong team here on this clock tower. We saw them play amazing there the first time around. And we'll just see if they can continue it along there this time around, I guess. But that was just only one round of really what we can be seeing here in this game. We'll just have to stick on board for another round, and it would help if I actually chose a player. But this is, once again, the Gears of War Major League by ESL Australia for the Australian-New Zealand region. We have, it's Australian region with a couple of Kiwis in there, basically. However, we already have the players from Incept pushing up forward straight away. Restside was going to take down Lumberjack. Clutch going to take down Zeke, and Restside will also get downed again there. But we haven't seen them actually get cleaned up just yet. DJ's going to be able to take down Clutch as Mercer gets taken down there by Zeke. Zangotsu is going to be taking down a DJ, and Zeke's going to be able to clean him up, so they're going to be able to take down that round as well. That is going to be the second round to them, and we saw this quite early on in the last series as well. This was happening quite often. I mean, as a little bit of a recap to really show what did happen there in that one. I mean, we had the Boneyard Bandits, the Clock Tower game. It was 3-0 up to the Boneyard Bandits. Incept came back and won 4-3. It took 4 straight rounds. They're able to get that one closed up. We'll see if they can potentially make something happen, though, for this time round. Mercer is going to get taken down. A good angle there by Willie and DJ as they take down the 2 kills right there. Zeke's going to be just still pushing across. He was able to get 1 kill, but he's going to get taken down by a second. Willie's also going to get dropped into 2v3 situation. Locust team still with the numbers. Clutch is going to get taken down there to even it up. DJ getting a nice shot off across, and he's going to be able to take down Zangotsu. Last Power Live is caught with his tail between his legs, and that is going to be Lumberjack right there as he gets this... He gets that one. He gets taken down across the board. 3-0. Can the team of G.P.P come across for a comeback there as well? I mean, Incept, they had it across from them last time, but I mean, we know G.P.P. I mean, they've unfortunately had to make a little bit of a roster change there as well, having to play with their substitute player. But I mean, we've seen we've seen them play. We've seen him play Clock Tower amazingly as well. I'm really surprised with the scores so far that's so far happening. But Mercer on your screens right now, he was able to take down one player, but he's unfortunately going to be taken down. He was trying to just get out of dodge, but it just was not working. The other 3 players, of course, from either team pushing forward across the other. Clutch is going to get taken down. Poked his head out just a little bit too much right there as we have the shot there from Willie to be able to clean out Clutch. We have Zangotsu and Lumberjack, the last players alive for the team of G.P.P right here in this map. Remember, it is 3-0. Shot from that long shot was going to connect with Zangotsu, but because he has to roll back, that is going to force a lot of pressure across the other player there from G.P.P, and that was Lumberjack. Lumberjack gets taken down. Zangotsu gets taken down. That is going to be the map 4-0 to the squad of Incept. I mean, Incept, remember, they came off a little bit of a loss right there you know, from their overall match. I mean, you know, we'll have to see if it will really pan out ultimately in the end. You know, overall, don't know exactly how we'll see it happen, but I mean, I'm just personally excited to see how this will play forth right here. 4-0 though, definitely one-sided in that clock tower game. Just hope that it's not going to be a trend to continue going for the future either way. I mean, what can really be said about them right now? Can it change? Can something happen now between these squads to change something up? You know, what will happen right now in this next map? And of course, that next map is going to be a mansion. Another fast action play here from these guys, and they're just going to be getting set up right now. As just need to do one quick thing. And okay, they are going to be swapping sides. So I'm going to get that across, and we'll see the updated scoreboard in just a second. Let's see, G.P.P on the COG team right now for this one. Game's going to start, and we're going to get things underway for map number 2, of course. It seemed like it was a very close map here. No, sorry, very not close. Quick map for map number 1, of course. 4-0 being the scoreline. Not a scoreline I was expecting. However, you know, Mansion going to be close in close quarters there. It was the Incept squad who did fall defeated last time in that map. Of course, that Mansion scoreline against the Boneyard Bandits was a 4-1. So we'll just see if this this will change, you know, a little bit right now. But yeah, I mean, ultimately we are going to see how this will play out. I mean, I know I've been saying that at the end of each round. However, I mean, I'm really interested to see exactly what will happen. I was wondering why the scoreboard wasn't updated. It would help if I did push it live. There we go. Correct scores across the board right now for this one, and we will see the guys from G.P.P up first. I'm interested to see how these guys will play this one out, and they are going to be pushing through Zangotsu over through the mansion side of the map. Of course, rest of the side going to be taken down early right now as Boomshot picked up from the COG team. Clutch is going to be able to take it down the kill there on Russell's side. DJ and Zeke both get cleaned up there as well. Last player alive is only going to be one, and that player is going to be taken down, quite unfortunately, there for that, as you will see what these guys can potentially achieve here in this next map. Moving forward, we are going to still see a little bit of friendly fire, which is not what we are going to still see, but what we just did see, a friendly fire from on Lumberjack, rather, as he goes forward to weapon slide that boom shot. Doesn't seem like it's a very, very good on the overall mansion map from what we've seen in the series so far. No, I guess good isn't the right word, but in terms of very, very close contentions up in your face, it seems like they get really in each other's hair. Straight away, you know, we see a 2v2 situation though, but that boom shot is still going to be a very, very powerful thing. We can play off the top. Zeke's actually going to take down Clutch. So Lumberjack's going to be the last one alive, and he needs to play this one smart here. One player at that boom shot, one player right above him over on the grenades. Wide shot coming out right there as Lumberjack will get taken down. That's going to be round 2 Incept there again, and that is going to tie things back up 1-1 right there. And you will ultimately see, you know, this this score, you know, as it's tied up, this score will still show, you know, it still shows a little bit of fight left in the guys from G.P.P. I mean, you look at the overall stats so far, you know, they've got a round on the board, they got their first round, but not only did they get that first round, they got a dominating first round there as well, and it's all about if they can do it again. They're going to be on that same side, which they did so, but DJ is going to be able to down Clutch and take down a Mercer. Now, Clutch is going to take down DJ in return after getting back up, but Willie's going to answer that one back. Lumberjack in a bad spot, doesn't want to weapon slide that boom shot, and he's going to get cleaned up. Zangotsu going to be the last one alive, going to be throwing a frag straight out. That player is going to try and just rotate it across. I do believe he actually got stunned from that one, but the boom shot also going to be picked up. Now, he's got 3 players to have to deal with, and he's going to be pushing out through to the spawn there as well. Being on Mansion, it's going to be a hard place to really see where those players are going to be. You know, let's see. You know, will will those boom shots be able to come? Okay, both boom shots just absolutely wasted. And Zangotu, either way, is going to be taken down. That is going to be another round to the Incept squad. That's their second round there for themselves, so they're getting the consecutive back-to-back. However, I mean, it's only still early. It's still very, very early days. Halfway there to being able to secure themselves the map, though, and we will see the Incept guys off the break right now. Let's see if I can find him. Willie going to be on your screen. He's got a huge clutch there, kill there on clutch, rather, in the last round. So we'll see if he's going to have his number there again. He's going to be pushing over the middle of the map. He's actually going to getting taken a fairly full red right there as Willie and Zeke both get taken down. Boomshot going to be in the control of the COG team, and it doesn't really seem to matter because they just wiped out the entire Incept squad right there in that one. And I mean, ultimately the scores now become 2-2-2, and we will see what these guys can potentially offer moving forward into this next round. The score's tied up, however, I mean, it's just early days right here for these squads. I mean, you never know what can be coming next for this play. With these initial shots over onto the boom shot side. Clutch is going to get the friendly fire kill there on Mercer. Now, Willie will get taken, Zig taken, and all the players taken, because right now we have G.P.P back in the lead right now for this map, and you will see them looking to continue that across. You want them to make some huge plays right now, but can they keep it going? Can they make something happen? I mean, it's currently, you know, 4-on-4 situation, you know, in this new round. Weapon slide on the boom shot straight away. That's Lumberjack's role, and he looks to make it count. Doesn't seem like a good round, though, for the Incept squad, because they drop one player early. DJ, there's going to answer that back, taking down Zangotu. So it's a 3v3. Boom shot will take down a double kill. That's DJ and rest side, both getting cleaned up. Last player alive is going to be Zeke. He's going to be taken down, and that's going to be the score brought up to 1-1. That is going to be the G.P.P squad able to take that one out, mind you. And, you know, we do have them overall being, you know, they've been able to put a good effort, if I do say so myself. I mean, that ties up the overall score side. And, yeah, that is going to be that map. Yeah, I mean, overall, what can you really say about that map? But another mansion loss for the Incept squad. That is definitely not an ideal, I guess, situation for that one. As we get set up into the next series, into the next map rather. And we're going to be, you know, just taking the time, sorry, to update some graphics, update some stuff as well as promote it on social media. So we'll be looking to clear all that up as the teams sort themselves out. So I do apologize for any typing in the background. Of course, we're able to tweet out the stream as well. You know, twitch.tv/Gauchiania. That's the link at Gauchiania, at ESL Australia, at Mike's94. Feel free to tweet all of the above. You can give a cheeky follow there as well. Be much appreciated. Either way, be sure to just head out to play.eslgaming.com for all your esports needs. I mean, we don't just run Gears of War, we run multiple different titles, so if any of those wrap your interest, you know, be sure to give that one a look. Let's quickly update some graphics here for the match. The sides will swap there, finally on the right sides for themselves as well. We'll get this one going down. It is going to be a war machine for map number 3 here in this one. The overall score is 1-1. And we'll now see the sides, of course, still stay the same. The COG team is going to be G.P.P. The Locust team is going to be Incept. Just need to update the scores there on that side. As we enter into the next map. The next map, War Machine. Who's going to take it? I mean, I'm really just trying to think. Sorry for the silence there. I'm trying to think, who do I see taking this one out? We saw in our previous series, you know, this is G.P.P's first match of the night, but in previous series we saw Incept play and they actually took out the War Machine 4-1. Now, we saw a couple of slow rounds there as well, but I think G.P.P are going to be hungry for a win here as well. Now, basically, what's really happened is in these matches so far is that G.P.P has really secured themselves at top 3 seed coming into finals. Now, for them to be able to at least advance to, I think, a second seed, they'll need to, I believe, take out both this match and their next match as well to have even a chance of that. If they do lose one of those matches, then of course it would not be a good thing. And of course, losing the least amount of maps as possible is obviously appreciated. You know, they'd probably appreciate that one as well. Either way, you know, we do see these guys getting the shots out though early as they try to to make something happen for themselves. We'll have a initial couple of shots being fired across the Windows side of things. DJ just tries to get out of dodge. Willie's going to be taken down there as well, as we do have you know, we do have Willie getting cleaned up. We have DJ pushing over through the middle of the map. He's going to be under fire right now as they just try to make something happen, but unfortunately 3 players down, 1 player left alive. That 1 player is going to be Resticide, and he is also going to be cleaned up right there. That is going to be the first round to the squad of G.P.P. right there in this one. Of course, for those who did miss it last time, it was definitely a one-sided, I guess, result there in that last match, you know, in that overall Mansion game. But, you know, who knows what can really happen here in this one moving forward. It was going to be G.P.P. though with the overall win there in that last map. This current map, 1-0. Shots coming out there as well. Cog team is the G.P.P. squad. Locust team is the Incept squad. Colors reflect on the scoreboard. It's good that we can color code, but the shots still reflecting from the Locust team. Looking to get some shots on the board, but Resticide getting shut down there from a good shot there from Lumberjack there. That was the pistol fire to the skull that shot his head off. Lumberjack's going to be taken down there as well as Clutch tries to support his teammate. He's not going to be able to get there in time. Bring it back to a 3v3 Zeke as he picks off that kill. Longshot still in open field right now. No one has been able to pick that one up, as we do have the shots, the crossover there from Mercer being able to pull that advantage over. Now he's going to be able to get that angle on for his team. That Longshot now is in the hands of Zeke. However, they are pushing forward aggressively here as Zangotsu will get taken down. One of the 2 remaining Locust players will be pistol firing, the other one with that long shot in play. Zangotsu was able to get back up in time, and the Talkboy now going to be weapons there by Clutch. He's going to actually pull back out the Nasher though, as he's going to be looking to contest this 1v1. He's very confident in his abilities here, Clutch, but he's very, very red at the same time. Sometimes you got to give to receive right now, and he's given his teammates the opportunity to help him out. They are able to do so, able to take down Willie, and Zeke is now going to be the last one up for his squad. He's going to have that long shot out. He's been able to get a lot of shoulders, but not a lot of heads right there as he tries to clean it up. Zangotsu will be able to pick off that kill. That is 2-0 to the squad of G.P.P. here in this map. Let's see if they can continue it along, though, in this next round. Can they go for a 4-0 sweep? They fell to 4-0 up in the map, in the first map here. But we'll just see. They've, you know, I think they were a little bit mad about that as well. Either way, both nades picked up from both squads. We have Resticide over on the sandbags, taken fairly red. Clutch as well, as he tries to find himself in a good position. Fight up top. That is going to be Mercer there with one of the grenades trying to flush out his opponent. The shots come out. Nades are going to be put to waste right there, as we still have him looking for that individual 1v1. Clutch will be able to pick off the kill there on Zeke, so the numbers advantage now does fall to the hands of G.P.P. Now looking to maybe play aggressive over on the middle. Nade's going to be coming up over onto this Talkbow side. Mercer knows he can now push up over onto this top side there as well, but he's still going to hold to see if he needs to support his teammates. He will try and do so. Now that he knows he can sort of maybe get a bit of an advantage, he'll push it up a little bit more. Let's see what Willie's going to be up to as well. Willie's actually going to be pushing up. He's going to be able to get spotted. And Willie is going to push through to contest this 1v1, but Mercer has a good advantage right now. Gets one good shot off. Now he can get the second. Both get one good shot off the other, and they both will trade against the opposing player. Now Zangotsu is actually going to be going to revive his teammate right there. He actually had 2 of his teammates going up to support. DJ came up at the same time, however, and now it's a 1v1. Clutch gets taken down. Zangotsu gets cleaned up, and suddenly Lumberjack finds himself all alone in a 1v2 situation. That is not the most ideal thing that he really wanted right there. But, you know, I mean, Yeah, that is definitely not what he wants either way. You see the action right now unfolding in front of you. You see it, a 1v2, 2-0 though is the scores to the squad of the of the Incept squad. They've got the numbers, but the 2-0 is in favor of the G.P.P squad. And once again, this is why you don't multitask people if you cannot do it right. You look at one thing, you're talking about another, it doesn't work. But yeah, we do have this in this current round. You know, we have the long shot still in play there. The headshot. I'm looking for the headshot to come out from Lumberjack. It just hasn't happened just yet. He's pulled some freak shots off, though, so it really wouldn't surprise me if it does happen relatively soon. He's going to pull out the Nasher, though, and just rely back to the basics. Unfortunately, not going to be able to pick off the kill, and he will get shut down. That is going to be the first round on the board there for the Incept squad in this match. We'll see if it will continue again in this this next round. Can they answer something back? Does not seem to continue anything across the board, but you know, we have some shots still. We have some shots coming through, as we do have DJ. We have over on the middle side. We have some nades being thrown out across the map as well. We have the second nade actually being thrown over onto the window, which is definitely a good shot off there for that one. Don't think anyone's going to be affected there by that. No, Clutch is going to be able to get back into that corner. Player's going to be on either side stairs as Clutch looks to contest potentially this player over onto the windows, but he's looking at the player upstairs now. He's just going to be eyeing that one out, calling that one out, making sure it doesn't get crossed out at the same time. Mercer's rotated back down the bottom there as well, and we still do have the shots still coming across, as the rest of the side will be taken down there in that flurry of fire. Zeke's going to be taking full red. Lumberjack's going to be able to pick off that kill, and he's going to be that player over that long shot. You know, Lumberjack, you know, he loves that long shot. He's going to be, this time, not really going to be worrying about picking up straight away, though. He's going to be first focusing on being able to provide that crossfire there to his team. Now he's going to be able to pick that one up, but it is a 4v2 situation, and Incept are not in a great spot to find themselves in right now. We'll see if that is going to continue down this next round. This next play, rather. Keep saying round for play and play for round and game for match and whatnot, but it is going to be a 4v1 situation. Willie, they say he's a god. They say he's a god among men, but he's not able to make anything happen there for that, and that is going to be 3-1 to the G.P.P squad. They still need one more round to be able to take this one out. I mean, don't get me wrong, it could happen, it could not, but we'll just have to see if it will be a case for an upset again. Incept, I mean, I'm highlighting them again against the Boneyard Bandits. They were 3-0 down in Clock Tower. They came back 4-3. We had a complete reverse sweep there, and we'll just have to see if they can you know, close things out one more time, or will G.P.P be able to take the lead here in the series? Either way, we have these initial shots, you know, being pulled through. We have the play there from DJ as he gets these shots across. What can he really establish? He's not really the player actually jump off the break early. He's normally just that supporting player for his squad. I mean, you normally see you know, Clutch over on this window side, and he's going to be looking to potentially be contested right now, and he's going to be looking to fight fire with fire right now as he looks to come back, but he's going to get taken down quite unfortunately there for him. And with this War Machine map, the way it's gone so far, the first player to die, their squad will lose that round. Really, that's really been the way it's panned out. They've been focusing on their numbers advantage right here. Mercer's also going to get taken down up the top of the map, as you do see their players pushing through. DJ's going to take down Zangotsu's. Mercer is going to get taken. We have Lumberjack going to take down a 1. He's got a 1v4. Willie couldn't do it. Zangotsu couldn't do it. But is the man with the beard going to be able to do it right now? He's going to definitely try to. He's taking down 2 players right here. He's got 2 to go. He's going to get shot in the back, though, as he tries to get back around into cover. Both players going to be there. One player with the long shot, I might add, however. Going for that right-hand advantage. Just getting the shots off across. Getting more damage into them than across, but unfortunately decided to push straight on forward. Not sure if that would have been the play I would have made, but yeah, That is going to be 3-2 to the squad of G.P.P still, but Incept could be on the comeback right now. We'll just have to wait and find out. We still see, though, these guys, they're looking to make some plays for. You know, they're getting these shots off across the board. You know, we have the grenades picked up there from both teams. Remember, like I said, we've had normally the first kill end up resulting in dictating the way the round plays out. So then you get these first plays. Zangotsu, as I say, that gets taken down from a grenade, and the Locust team will actually push through to try to play a little bit offensive. Clutch just tries to back out right now, but taken out to quite a little bit red right there. His teammate is there to assist, and they just need to make sure they can cover all their lanes right now. Players pushing up across the board. DJ is going to get taken down, but Mercer is actually going to get taken out as DJ is going to be the focus of Clutch's attention right now. He tries to clean up one. He's going to be able to get one. He needs his double kill, but he's going to get shut down. The level of the trench there just completely backfired for Clutch right now. Lumberjack's also going to get taken down, and that is going to force a round number 7. This could be not something you want to happen for yourselves. You don't want a reverse sweep to come out and play Incept. They want it, though. They want to make it happen. Let's see if they can make something out of themselves. I mean, we have the nades picked up from the Locust team right here. The shots through the middle of the map. The Torquebo picked up from the Cog side. Remember, the Cog side don't yet have the grenades, though. They're still on the playing field, but the Torquebo is still charging. Mercer's going to be able to take down a Willie right there, and we will still have the guys from the Cog team looking to pick up some more kills. Mercer's going huge right now. He's gotten 2 kills for himself. We do have 2 players still remaining. DJ is going to be one of them. Rest aside as another, as we do have the shots from the side. Torquebo is not going to be able to connect just yet. They're going to be rotating up the top of the map there as well. Rest aside will get taken down. They're still going to begin these shots off. One player's actually contesting forward. I believe that may be Mercer, actually, who has rotated now to the bottom of the stairs, but his teammate Clutch is there with him. As they push on up, they need to have one player watching the other angle. It doesn't matter. It seems like they're going to be waiting for a fight. Zangotsu is on the other side, and he needs to hold this one. He's actually got a bad reload, so he's going to be bailing out of there. This could be a bad move for the G.P.P squad, but he's going to be playing it safe, and he is rotating straight out right now. DJ is going to be going over to this middle side now. I mean, with this in mind, you know, DJ getting taken down is going to be a very bad spot for the rest of the side. Scratch that. It is a extremely bad spot. G.P.P take that one out. They're able to secure themselves that win, and they go forth to lead 2-1, sorry, here in the series. But it is going to be Canals up next. What will we see here in this map? I mean, we've seen some crazy matches so far. I mean, we had Clock Tower 4-0. We had a 4-2 on Mansion, I believe it was. Then a 4-3 now on Clock Tower. Canals to wrap things up, potentially. Or we could go to a Game 5 and see a gridlock played out. Of course, it was Fuel Depot that was banned ultimately. 2-1, of course, is that score count, though. Let's see if... see how these sides are going to play out. Doesn't seem like they're going to be moving, which is going to be a great side there. G.P.P are the ones to lead 2-1 here in this one. And, I mean, we are going to be... okay, it does seem like they are going to be swapping, which is always great to have a little bit later than I expected. As after I updated all the pretty graphics too, we are going to be seeing them swap, so I'll update that again on the scoreboard side of things. We can get that going. We'll look also to plug in the stream for those who are watching. Who do you think is going to be taking this one out? Will it be the squad of Incept? Will it be the squad of G.P.P? They're up 2-1. You never know what could happen here in this map. The squads are ready to go though, and so are we. As we look into starting this game. Canals Execution map number 4. I believe I just updated the scores on the wrong sides though, because I did it backwards. That is quite unfortunate. It is a G.P.P lead Not an Incept lead, so I do apologize for that. We'll update that momentarily. Of course, side swapping, wasn't expecting it. Had updated it. May have goofed it. Doesn't matter. We'll update that one across the board now as well, as we will get underway here on this execution canals. Let's see if this is going to pan out the way G.P.P want, to be able to be a easy series, or will G.P.P go back-to-back game 5s right here in this one? We are going to be seeing the guys from the G.P.P squad up first. They are on the Locust team there as well. We'll see if this is going to be a difference. If it's not, if it is, we'll just have to find out, I suppose. But you know, overall, I mean, they want to be getting themselves a win. They want to put themselves in a position where they can do so. And Mercer is just going to say no, though, as we are into this one. We have a couple of shots over in this middle bridge there as well. G.P.P just dominating that round. Being able to secure themselves that one. 1-0 currently. A very, very quick round for themselves. I mean, you see them at the moment. You see them looking to get this round with a vengeance. It was a very quick round. They contested over on that middle bridge, so were able to get what they needed to done. And then you see the Torquo now trying to be picked up by Mercer. You saw how well he was able to shut down the opposing team when he had that in his control. Right now, DJ is going to get taken down, and they need to support Mercer right here. Mercer's going to get taken back up, but Zangotsu will go down as Mercer tries to get out. He's going to get shut down. Zangotsu taken as well. Lumberjack, last one alive, is going to get a good down there on one, but unfortunately, he tries to be a bit greedy. Pokes out, doesn't matter because it was a stubborn player watching through this side on the end there anyway, and. Yeah, we do have the scores tied up 1-1 right now as we get into the next map across the board. Next round. Once again, tongue-tied. The rounds, the maps, the games, the matches, the series, all coming across in the wrong times that I don't want them to be coming across. As we do have, of course, the next round. Both snipers picked up from both squads. Nades now picked up from the COG team also. That is, of course, the team of Incept who have it under control. Once again, they try to go for that Torquo, and Mercer is going to be left in a bad spot. Both times they've done it in the last 2 rounds, and both times we've had a player falling because of it. Mercer went huge the first round, though, with that Torquo, so it definitely makes sense for them to be going for that power weapon, but they need to play it a bit smarter, I feel, and not fall to the predictability that they have been showing. They've just been predictable, and it just has not really been what they have needed here for themselves. Excuse me for that. As we have the guys from G.P.P still. I'm seeing them charge up a Torquo, but I'm not seeing them being able to put it to use. Player in the middle bridge. You have a long shot and a Torquo for the Locust team. You have I believe some grenades still, and a long shot there for the COG team also. As this is the point where Canals gets a little bit slower, you know, with teams not really wanting to make any mistakes right there. Mercer is going to get taken down right there for that one. We will have Zangotsu now being the last one alive. Remember, Incept are the guys who need to get a map to be able to stay alive. Here, another headshot there from Willie. Willie is going to be, you know, kicking himself right there for putting himself in that predicament. Now Incept have just stopped dead in their tracks, it seems, with trying to reform to have a new plan of attack. They do not want to get 1v3'd right there. Definitely not going to be ideal in any regard. But we'll just have to see how that will pan out ultimately in the end. I mean, I'm looking at the guys right now. I mean, I'm seeing what they can do. I'm seeing if they can make something. You know, if they don't choke this one, this should be their round. Nades are going to be coming out. Incept though, they unfortunately haven't been too lucky in the choking regards. They lost the last series on map 5 and they're 2-0 up. Can we see a huge play here out of Zangotsu? They're trying to find him. They don't know exactly where he is. They're down in themselves as well. Snipers out from two of the players, Zeke and Zengotsu. Still searching. Still searching. Zengotsu is still looking to get this kill. He's hungry for the kill. I just want to know if he's going to get the kill here in this one. In this regards, we do have the shots to not connect. He's going to pull out the Nash. He's going to turn around. He's going to miss the first shot. Both players there. One player down, though. As he goes for the second shot, player's going to get revived. He's going to be able to pick up the down on the second. Unfortunately, just wasn't able to get the second shot off that player, and that will see him fall. Incept take the lead here in this map. 2-1. A set map this time, which is great. And we will see the overall series still hang in the balance right now of this map. Will we have Incept come back right now to catch back up in the series, or will G.P.P just fix on what they've been doing wrong? I mean, so far you saw they've been going for this talk boat. It didn't work out for them. Now they're going to be pushing over to this middle bridge. Mercer and Clutch put under heavy fire. Clutch going to be able to take down one. Now Clutch, I'm looking at him to try and assist his teammates. He's actually going to get taken down there as well. It becomes a 3v2 situation with Incept in the lead right now. We are going to be hoping that they can make some plays, some headshots maybe. No, Lumberjack's not going to be able to connect. Of course, it is going to be Zangotsu and Lumberjack left alive for themselves once again. Here in this game, you still see G.P.P, Incept, 2-1 is the overall score. Just have to really see how this will ultimately play out in the end. But I'm really feeling the Incept squad right now. I mean, 2-1 up. G.P.P, they want to be catching up, but they're just not making them. They're not making the plays that they need to be able to secure themselves, a win here in this game. Zeke's actually going to get taken down though, so that's kind of the plays that I was talking about. That evens up the playing field. That is 2-2 right now, and we will see these guys still looking to. Still looking to make a mark. I mean, you have the shots coming out over from the middle bridge from the COG team. They're looking to push forward, but Lumberjack is looking to get some huge shots here with that smoke. And you can't see, you can barely see through that one, but he's not going to really risk it. He's going to bail out, go for that active reload, and just force the opposing team to really wonder where they've went. And why they wonder, they've rotated across to the middle bridge to work with those grenades. One player high side though, one player low side. Interesting split that they're doing. One player's actually going through the flank, and he's going to be taken down. Huge mistake there from the COG team. I don't know what they were thinking right there, but it was not the right wavelength. They were completely left center. They were left of field. That was not what they should have done. If they wanted to collapse, you collapse together. You did not send one player to do nothing right there. That was not what they should have done. And oh, I'm just stunned. I'm stunned really by what I just saw. I did not think I was going to be seeing that play from the great way that they've been throwing out so far. Right now, though, the Locust team going to have control of this middle bridge side as the COG team are going to be pushing forward. Grenades coming out right now as they will look to close that one out. Zeke's going to get the headshot, though, on Clutch. Willie and DJ both get taken out, though, as the rest of the side over across the middle bridge will be looking to get a flank here. He's going to get spotted, and he's going to be trying to run away there as well as he gets shot from all angles. It's a 3v2. Make that a 3v1. Make that a 3v0. As we do have the other guys from the G.P.P squad 3-2 up right now. 3-2 up. That is absolutely crazy. We do see these players still looking to make a mark. They're still looking to make something happen. But it's all about if it will happen eventually in the end. I mean, I'm looking at these guys and I'm like thinking to myself, what's going to happen? Are we going to see the fall of Incept right here, or can they come back and make some plays? I mean, that's what I'm talking about with that kill there. And we have that last Locust player going to be getting a good shot off first. That melee was failed, and Zangotsu and Lumberjack get some huge kills. So once again, turn on its head. Rest of the side needs to be able to pick off this kill. He's going to be aiming to get a good second shot off, but he needs to get a third play. He's going to be coming back through the back there as well, and he's not going to be able to pick it up. That's all she wrote. G.P.P will secure themselves the win. They're 4-2 there in that match as well. Well done to them, as they are able to secure themselves that win 3-1 overall here in the series.